Okay, it's 7 p.m. now, and there was a question from Sankalp that he asked, Sir, can we multiply complex numbers and real numbers? Okay, so there is concept called scalar multiplication. ठीक है, इस scalar multiplication में क्या है? Z is a complex number and K is a constant or nothing but it is a real number. Okay, same. Then for every real number K, okay, so we can multiply complex numbers with real numbers. Okay, ठीक है, बाकी सब लोग क्यों ज्वाइन नहीं हुए पता नहीं, लेकिन we will continue because it's 7 p.m. now. Okay, so my first question to both of you, have you solved the exercise 1.1 and 1.2? Have you solved all the questions from exercise 1.1 and 1.2? Yes or no? Have you solved the questions? No. Okay, Sankalp hasn't solved. Why, Sankalp? Is there any problem? Is there any problem in solving questions? Okay, you have a doubt. You can ask me. In which question? Exercise 1.1 or 1.2? 1.1. Which question? I'm just opening 1.1. Yeah. Okay. Which one you got wrong? Second. This one. Okay. In second question, which is the sub question? Okay. I'll make sure you get the invitation code for Google Classroom. Which question, Sankalp? Third one. This one. Correct. This one, no? Okay. Write the conjugates of the following complex numbers. What we have to do, we have to just reverse the sign of imaginary part. Okay. So its complex conjugate is going to be minus root of 5 plus root of 7i. This is the answer, or this should be the answer, isn't it? A different answer is given. Okay. Let me check. Okay. I'm opening the book in another tab to check the answer. Okay. So let me see what exactly the answer is. Answer may be same, but it might be represented in another way. Okay, मतलब आंसर सेम ही होगा लेकिन अलग तरीके से उसको डिस्क्राइब किया होगा. लेट्स सी. Just give me a second. Can you tell me where are the answers? Minus root of 7, page 196. Okay, thank you. Let me check. I will quickly check it and then carry forward. Slowly. Page 196. Okay, 1.1 and the second question and the third sub question. See, Sankalp, can you see this? Answer is the same as I have told you. Isn't it? I'll just zoom in so that you can see it. Okay. Sankalp? Sir, okay. There might be print mistake in your book, okay? So please correct it. In my book, it's correct. Okay, no issues. Sir, chalo, ठीक है. So yesterday we have made one mistake. Actually, I made one mistake. Okay, you didn't. I told the value of this question is equals to 0. Correct? मैंने आपको क्या बताया था कि इसकी वैल्यू 0 है, लेकिन इसकी वैल्यू एक्चुअल में 0 नहीं है. We made a mistake yesterday. Okay, so we have to rectify that mistake, and its value is, let me tell you. Oh yeah, it's 0. Correct, correct. We didn't make the mistake. Yeah, it's correct. I thought we made a mistake. Okay, the value of, they have just written minus root of 5 and minus root of 7. Okay, so they have made the mistake. Okay, they have made the mistake. They should write it correctly. ठीक है, चलो. So complex conjugate में इतना होने की बात नहीं, ठीक है. You don't have to be confused with the complex conjugate. What you have to do, you have to just reverse the sign of imaginary part. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, what was our next point? Where will we? I think Argand's diagram and complex plane. Okay, I have told you to solve this exercise 1.2. I don't know whether you have solved it or not. I'll just quickly revise in 2 minutes. Then we will move to our next topic. Okay. So the first question is find the square root of the following complex numbers. Okay. What we have to do, we have to find out the square root of complex number. So yesterday we have seen that the real part is equals to a square minus b square. Correct. And the imaginary part, we keep it as a 2ab. Correct. This is how we represent, and then we find the value of a and b, and we simply put a plus bi as a square root of this given complex number. Correct? Do you remember this? You must remember this because we have learned it yesterday itself. Solve the following quadratic equation. Okay. For solving this quadratic equation, what you have to do, you have to use that formula. Which formula? Sridharacharya's formula. X is equals to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac divided by 2. Correct? So for all of these questions, I'm talking about, okay, this formula is applicable. Find the value of, we have to find the numerical value of these equations with the help of given value of x. Okay, what we have to do, we have to just put the value of x into this equation, and we have to find out the numerical value or complex value, whatever it results in. Okay, so this is how you are going to solve the exercise 1.2, and I think it is very easy. So what is Argand's diagram? Let z is a complex number. Okay, z is a complex number such that x plus iy, where x and y are real numbers and I is imaginary number, as we have been looking for it from last 2 lectures. Correct? So this x and y are represented in Cartesian plane, or see, the location of x is this and this is y. Okay, we have given one complex number and we represent that complex number in the form of point in a plane. ठीक है, और इस plane को क्या कहा जाता है? This is complex plane. Okay, this is complex plane in which x-axis is a real axis and y-axis is a imaginary axis. Okay, so this representation is called as a Argand's diagram. Okay, the diagram which represents complex number by points in a plane with reference to real and imaginary axis is called Argand's diagram or complex plane. ठीक है, बहुत ही easy है. Complex plane क्या है? What we have to do, we have to consider our y-axis as a imaginary axis and x-axis as a real axis. Okay, can you share your screen? Because oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, you should have told me before. Okay, yeah. See, so this is the complex plane I was talking about. Okay, in it, this is x-axis which acts as a real axis, and this is y-axis which is an imaginary axis. Okay, so if we have been given one complex number, that is x plus iy, so we'll find the location of x and we'll find the location of y. We'll point, or we'll mark one point there, and that point is going to be representing our complex number. Okay, so this representation is called as Argand's diagram or complex plane. Okay, so for example, this is one complex number. देखो ये एक complex number that is 1 plus 2i is a complex number. In it, x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 2. Okay, so we have represented in the form of point 1 comma 2. Okay, so the location of x is going to be on the x-axis. It is 1. Suppose 1 is here. Okay, and y is suppose 2. That is 2 is here. Okay, so our complex number will be somewhere around this. Okay, so this is 1 plus 2i. This is how we represent complex numbers in Argand's diagram. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Responses, you have to respond. Understood? Okay, good. Chalo, theek hai. So modulus of z. Now what is the modulus of z? Let z is equals to a plus ib is a complex number. Then modulus of z is denoted by this symbol. I'll just zoom in for you so that you can see that symbol properly. See, this symbol represents nothing but the modulus of z. Okay, or r is defined as mod of z is equals to root of a square plus b square. Okay, so if our complex number is this, then mod of z is going to be, or modulus of z is going to be this one. Okay, so what we have got? We have got r is equals to mod of z is equals to root of a square plus b square is equals to op. Op is what? Op is this line, or we can say a hypotenuse. Okay, this is the opposite side and this is the adjacent side, correct? So this is a kind of a hypotenuse. Okay, remember this. Next point. Hence, modulus of z is the distance of point P from the origin, where the point P represents the complex number z in the number z in the plane. For example, z is equals to 4 plus 3i. If we have been given the complex number 4 plus 3i, so here a or x, that is 4, and y or b, that is 3. Okay, so what will be the modulus? Modulus is going to be root of square of this plus root of square of this plus square of this. So root of 4 is 16 and square of, it's not root, okay, it's square of 4 plus square of 9. So and root of both of this. Okay, so 16 plus 9, that is 25, and root of 25 is 5. Correct? So mod of z is 5. Understood? I hope you have understood. So now you have to find one modulus. Okay, you have to find one modulus. I give you the complex number as a, okay, let me just think. This is a complex number. Okay, take the complex number 8 plus 6i. You have a complex number 8 plus 6i. Find its mod. You have a complex number 8 plus 6i. Okay. Okay, its mod is going to be 10. Good. So argument of z. Now what is argument of z? OP makes an angle theta with positive direction of x-axis. Theta is called the argument or amplitude of complex number. Z is equals to a plus ib, denoted by argument of z. Okay, so what is the, where is the angle theta? You can see here. If I draw the hypotenuse OP, so this x-axis is making an angle, and that is positive angle theta. Okay, so this theta is nothing but, sir, why not plus or minus 10? See, this is a length. Okay, this is a length. Length cannot be minus. Length can never be minus. You know that, na? This is the length between O and P. This is the distance, correct? So distance is always positive. It's never negative. That's why it's 10. Good. Good doubt. Very good. Chalo, theek hai. So this is a angle theta. Okay. And it is denoted by argument of Z. Now there is a simple formula for argument of Z, that is, see, you have to remember just this formula, tan inverse of B by A. Okay, theta is equals to tan inverse of B by A. अभी यहाँ पे भी एक print mistake हुई है, ठीक है? Here is one print mistake also. If अगर आपके बुक में भी ये print mistake है तो correct कर लो. The equal sign is not here. Okay, these two are one. Tan inverse of B by A, that is theta. Okay, so that tan theta is equals to B. What is going to be tan theta? Tan theta is B by A. Okay, the tan inverse of B by A is theta, then tan theta of tan theta is equals to B by A, correct? Okay, so these are two things you have to remember, that is modulus and argument. Okay, modulus and argument. Is there any doubt in modulus and argument? Is there any doubt? You can ask me. Yes or no? Okay, no. Sankalp has said no. Okay. Samir, Suraj. I think Suraj is the new candidate today. Okay, here are few examples given. ठीक है? So this box is for self study. मतलब इसमें से आपको याद कुछ भी नहीं रखना है, सिर्फ ये आपको समझने के लिए दिया गया है, ठीक है? It is for your understanding only. ये बॉक्स किस लिए दिया गया है? Why this box is given? Suppose you have one complex number, that is z is equals to a plus ib, such that a is greater than 0. Okay, a is greater than 0. Sorry, sometimes it just happens. Okay, a is greater than 0 and b is equals to 0. Okay, so for example, I'll try to denote it for you. This is a axis, okay, and this is a b axis, or x and y axis. My a is positive, correct? A is positive. That means it is going to be lying in this plane only, correct? इसकी वैल्यू क्या रहेगी? It is going to be positive always. But b is 0. B is 0. So where it is going to be? It is going to be on this axis only, correct? A की जो वैल्यू है, that is positive. So this complex number is going to be on this axis only, correct? For example, here the number given, that is 3 plus 0i, correct? So, and this is the 3, ठीक है? So what is your z? Z is nothing but 3, correct? And its location, the location of this complex number is on positive real axis. Our x-axis is real axis, na? And theta is going to be 0. See, this is our, say, complex number z, correct? And what is the angle? Angle is 0. Here is no angle, so that's why it is 0 angle. Okay, so this is how few examples are given of complex numbers, and you have to verify where that angle lies and what is means where our complex number lies, and we have to verify that angle also. ठीक है, कि वो एंगल क्या आता है? ये पूरे चार्ट में वही दिया गया है. It's nothing new, you can understand it. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the next class. Okay, so this table is for self study, you can do it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, now find solved examples. I'll take one or two solved examples, then we will move to the next topic. So the first example is, if z is equals to 1 plus 3i, find the modulus and amplitude of z. So modulus, quickly find the modulus. It's very easy. Okay, square of this plus square of this and root of addition, correct? 1 square is 1, 3 square is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10 and root of 10. So mod of z is root of 10. Correct? Mod of 10 is root of z. Sorry, mod of z is root of 10. Correct? Now amplitude. Amplitude is nothing but tan inverse of b by a. So put tan inverse b is 3 and a is 1. So tan inverse of 3 is the argument or amplitude. Okay, argument and amplitude one and the same. Find the modulus of the argument of the complex number. Now try to find it quickly. Try it. You have to find modulus and argument of this complex number. Yes, it is. No, tan, okay, tan raised to minus 1 means cot. No, it's not like it. Okay, tan raised to, see, there is a difference. There is difference. You will learn that difference in your maths 1. You have the second chapter, that is, I think, third chapter, trigonometry part 2. Okay, in that chapter, you will get that your doubt cleared. Okay. Yeah. So I've asked you to find out the mod. Have you found the mod? Very simple. Okay, find out. I'm waiting. Just be a little quick. $25. Let me verify. संकल्प का, okay, समीर का भी आंसर 25 आया. That means the answer is 25. Good. Mod is 25. What is argument or what is amplitude? Tan inverse of 24 by minus 7, or we can say tan inverse of minus 24 by 7. Correct? We do not write minus symbol in the denominator. Okay, you don't have to write minus symbol in the denominator. Instead, you can write it in the numerator. So our argument is tan inverse of minus 24 by 7. Correct? Now properties of modulus of complex number. Before going into the properties of complex number, I want you to give another example to find out the modulus and the amplitude. Okay, so take one example. I'm just showing you the screen. This is your complex number, 6 plus 12i. Okay, so find its modulus as well as its amplitude or argument. Try to find it. Root 180. Okay. Square of 6 is 36 and square of tail is 144. 144 plus 36, that is 180, and root of 180 is nothing but the modulus of our complex number. Okay. Tan inverse of 12 by 6.
शंकर सर, I'm संतोष टकले.
Yes sir.
आवाज येतोय ना?
Yes sir, yes. बोला ना सर.
हा, मला म्हणायचं की आज तुम्ही 7:30 लाच क्लास थांबवा.
ओके.
हा, कारण का आहे की बेसिकली मुलंही कमी आहेत, कदाचित गणपतीमुळे असतील. आणि दुसरं असं आहे की बेसिकली या मुलांना गुगल क्लासरूम यूज करता येत नाही. तर तुमच्याकडे 5 मिनिटं आहेत, तर जस्ट तुमचं हे जे चालू आहे ते 2 मिनिटात संपवा आणि गुगल क्लासरूम काय कसं असतं ते त्यांना 2 मिनिटात सांगा. आणि त्यानंतर
ठीक आहे.
7:30ला डिस्कंटिन्यू करा क्लास. उद्या मी फिजिक्स घेईन यांचं. ओके.
ओके सर, चालेल सर.
सॉरी, कारण तुम्हालाही उगाच एक्स्ट्रा स्ट्रेच नको, त्यापेक्षा तुमचा पण अभ्यास होईल तुमचा वेळ एक्स्ट्रा वाचल्याने. ओके.
हाँ सर, ठीक है.
ओके, थँक्यू.
हाँ, थैंक यू सर. Now see, Sankalp, can we write this tan inverse of 12 by 6 as a tan inverse of 2? We can write it now. Yes, we can write it. So you have to simplify it. Okay. Now you don't know how to use Google Classroom, correct? Okay, I will give you one demo so that you will understand how to use Google Classroom. See, I'm showing this on my mobile. Okay, I'm showing this on my mobile. So please just give me 1 minute. First of all, you will get one link on your Gmail. Okay, मैं आपको दिखाता हूं कि आपको किस तरह की लिंक आएगी. Just give me a minute. I will open that link. Yes, right. Sorry, students, I'm just taking a little more time. See, I'll show you the screen. Can you see the screen now? Okay, you can see the screen. Now see, you have to check into your email that there will be one invitation like this. See, hello Shankar More, invited you to class XYZ. ठीक है. So मैंने एक XYZ नाम का एक डमी क्लास बनाया था और उसे मुझे मैंने एज अ स्टूडेंट इन्विटेशन भेजा था. तो आपको क्या करना है, इस ज्वाइन बटन पे क्लिक करना है. ठीक है. इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस XYZ आपका क्या क्लास होगा, 11th फिजिक्स या फिर 11th मैथ्स 2, मैथ्स 1. इस तरह से आप 5 लिंक आए. देयर विल बी 5 इन्विटेशंस, ओके, फॉर 5 सब्जेक्ट्स. सो यू हैव टू एक्सेप्ट ऑल द इन्विटेशंस. ठीक है. आपको 5 इन्विटेशंस एक्सेप्ट करने हैं. देन यू विल एंटर इनटू गूगल क्लासरूम. ओके. नाउ आई विल शो यू once you enter into Google Classroom. See, just give me another minute so that I am entering into Google Classroom. Make sure अभी Google Classroom में भी जब आप enter करोगे, देखो, when you will enter into Google Classroom, see, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? Okay, good. See, this is the teacher's account. Okay, this is the teacher's account and here are your logged in emails. ठीक है. इतने सारे emails मेरे मोबाइल में भी लॉगिन है. तो आपको उसी मोबाइल मतलब उसी ईमेल से लॉगिन होना है जो कि ईमेल आपने हमें दिया है. ठीक है. जो ईमेल आपने हमें दिया है उसी ईमेल से आपको लॉगिन होना पड़ेगा. सो दैट यू विल फाइंड क्लासेस लाइक दिस. फर्स्ट, सेकंड, दीज आर अदर क्लासेस. सो यू विल फाइंड XYZ एज अ क्लास. ओके. सो यहाँ पे एक असाइनमेंट मैंने डाली है कि XYZ1 नाम की असाइनमेंट आपको दिखाई देगी. क्लास वर्क में जाके आपको असाइनमेंट देखनी है. ठीक है. असाइनमेंट में देखोगे तो आपको आप यहाँ पे क्या कर सकते हो, यहाँ पे ऐड अटैचमेंट कर सकते हो. ठीक है. ऐड अटैचमेंट करके आप फाइल हो या फिर लिंक हो वॉटेवर, या फिर फोटो आपको कैप्चर करके डालना है तो आप वैसे फोटो भी डाल सकते हैं, फाइल भी अपलोड कर सकते हैं लाइक PDF वगैरह. ठीक है. या फिर आपके गैलरी से. मतलब आपको क्या करना है कि यहाँ पे अटैचमेंट ऐड करनी है और आपको
टर्न इन या फिर हैंड इन का ऑप्शन आएगा, अभी नहीं आएगा क्योंकि मैंने क्या किया है, अभी ये मैंने सबमिट कर चुका हूं मैं, इसलिए अभी मेरे को ऑप्शन नहीं आ रहा है। सो दिस वे आपको यहाँ पे क्वेश्चंस भी दिखाई देंगे, ये जो दिख रहा है ना DFGU, ये थोड़ा सा मतलब डमी है, इसलिए मैंने इतना कुछ खास उसमें क्वेश्चन लिखा नहीं है, ठीक है। और उसमें मैंने एक इमेज भी ऐड की है, ये आपको दिखाई देगी कि these will be the questions, okay, so these will be the questions and you will write your answers on your notebook, and then you will take photos of your notebook, and then you will upload those photos from this section by adding attachment, okay. So this is how, and once you turn in or hand in the assignment, then it's done from your side, okay, you don't have to do anything extra, ठीक है. So this is how you have to use Google Classroom. It's very easy, I think, isn't it? So please tell me, have you understood how to use Google Classroom? First of all, you have to accept invites. Then, okay, for that you need to have Google Classroom app installed. You have to first install Google Classroom app. Then go to your mail and then search for 11th. Okay, in the search box you can. Okay, I will tell once more. See. See, I have gone to my Gmail. Okay. Here I know my class's name is XYZ, so I search for XYZ. ठीक है, लेकिन आप लोग क्या सर्च करोगे? You will be searching for 11th class. Then you will enter into this mail and you will accept this invitation by clicking on this join button. Okay, once you join it, you will enter into Google Classroom. Okay, so this is my Google Classroom app. Here you will see your classrooms जो भी आपने join किए हैं. There will be 5 classrooms for your each subject. Then you will enter into this classroom, and in this tab that which is in the middle, okay, you will find your assignments. मतलब जो मैं assignments आपको assign करूंगा, you will find all of those assignments here in this section, and then you will click on the assignment, you will read the questions, and you will see the whatever images I have attached to that questions, okay, and then from here you will attach or add attachments, and you will add private comments also. See, like demo. Okay, so this is a demo, so I just add this comment as a demo. Okay, so you can add private comments if you have any kind of doubts and regarding question or assignment, whatever it is. Okay, so once you turn in or hand in the assignment, then you are done. Okay, so this is how you have to submit the assignment. I hope you have understood the how to submit your assignment. Okay, and as sir has asked us to finish our class at 7:30, we are going to finish our class at 7:30, and yeah. Okay, yesterday Sankalp, you didn't fill attendance form. Also Samir, you didn't fill. Why? What is the reason? What is the issue? Only Amisha has filled the attendance form yesterday. Yeah, no, you don't have to forget, Sankalp. Okay, you have to remember, once you get out of the class, you have to fill attendance form first. Okay, Samir, are you on WhatsApp group? Okay, on WhatsApp group there is a link for attendance. I will re-forward it. Okay, ठीक है, मैं forward करूंगा. चलो, now you can leave the class. It's over for today. Everyone, please leave the class.